Today's topic is about reverse transcriptase PCR. So it is another variation of the polymerase chain reaction that is called a RT-PCR. Now in this RT-PCR, instead of this Taq polymerase which is routinely used in a polymerase chain reaction, here TTH polymerase from Thermus thermophilus is utilized, and this particular enzyme has advantage that it has both DNA polymerase and reverse transcriptase activity at higher temperature, means 95 degrees centigrade. So with the help of this reverse transcriptase, even if we have mRNA molecule, that can be amplified with the help of PCR technique. So first mRNA is converted into the complementary DNA sequence, and this complementary DNA that is utilized for the PCR amplification procedure. Now what happen in normal PCR, we are taking that double stranded DNA. First it is denatured, after that primer is added and annealing will be done, and after that annealing, extension will occur with the help of polymerase Taq polymerase in this normal PCR in the presence of deoxy NTPs. Now what happen in RT-PCR, we have a mRNA molecule, so from that mRNA particular we will synthesize that complementary DNA sequence, and from that complementary another strand of DNA will be synthesized with the same TTH polymerase which have DNA polymerase activity also. So that is advantage of the RT-PCR. So in this RT-PCR, mRNA can be detected, that means it is derived mostly from the living organism, while in PCR when we are detecting only DNA, it may be from living or non-living organism. So with the help of this RT-PCR, HIV as early as 4 weeks after infection, or hepatitis B virus, that can be detected easily. So that's all about the RT-PCR or reverse transcriptase PCR.